much a contender for the Heisman Trophy. He told us he's trying to ignore that talk, but the numbers he's putting up as we head toward the home stretch make him impossible to ignore.
Yeah, and I think he's done a really good job of kind of putting this on the back burner, the individual accolades. He's focused on winning games. I think it has a big part of why he's been able to enjoy such a great year.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Play action fake, looking to throw. Not able to connect, incomplete. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the out route.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Breaks free. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Gators. There was no catching him that time. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On 1st down, it's play action. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that previous play. Now they call a run. The Volunteers pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Fighting him off. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Vols getting set on 1st and 10. Quick throw. The catch is made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Vols. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here?
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably think going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play in this wildcat look. It's a first down. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And it's a direct snap. He shreds the tackle. Defense not fooled by the wildcat. Just a short gain on the play. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Direct snap. Get him down to wrap up the first period of play. That has been in large part the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. The Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5.
False start off offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Looking for a man. Lets it fly out of the wideout. But it's incomplete. Down stop. Turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Caught behind the line. It's Barber. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Vols will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. In this ultimate game of the college football season, we have something rare and special. A collision of two undefeated teams who have battled through adversity, managed to get here without a single blemish on the record. Can you believe it? Now one of them will emerge as an undefeated national champion. Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a team from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. On the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Aguilar. Looking deep to the right side. And is intercepted. Breaks a tackle into the clear. He could go. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Good completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on third and short from the +27. Out of the gun now on third down. It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Look out, he's in the clear. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Volunteers. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
This is one of the worst ways you can ever imagine starting a football game is to throw a pick-6 in the first quarter. Luckily, there's still plenty of time. They got to regroup and get ready to go.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Matthews. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Tries to get him to the running back. He flips it to the back across the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Breaks an open space. First down and more. He's still running. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Good job of picking up some big yards for the first down by UCLA. And Chris, boy, they have had some great backs over the years, and this back's living up to it. Think about Maurice Jones-Drew, Jonathan Franklin, Skip Hicks, Deshaun Foster, and believe it or not, some people forget about this, but Jackie Robinson, known for his days of playing with the Dodgers, he got it started at UCLA as a running back himself.
The Bruins starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
The Bruins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Takes the handoff. It's Woods. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Well, they flipped ends of the field. We're set for the second quarter. The national championship trophy is in the building. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards. Instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. It's an out route, the catch made.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. He got it. The field goal's good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Staley. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. First play of the drive now from the 25. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Throwing off play action. Defense is coming after him. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
Come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with a...
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Maliava. Looking right. This one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to the left. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Now it's 2nd down here. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Tennessee.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long.
42 Spider.
Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. Throwing for his running back. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Now here's the toss play. Fights off a defender. And he's swarmed in the backfield. That's a great effort there, but could not get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Volunteers will line up to boot it away. First part of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And the return man runs out of bounds. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Snags the quick throw. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the Bruins will send their punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
Coverage team brings down the returner. Before they head to the locker room. To throw, it's Aguilar. The pocket breaking down. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this 1st half. The minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Past the 10. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. And he makes the catch in the end zone. The 2-point try gets them within a field goal now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Staley. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. You Talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now, the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
The 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Iamaleava. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Bruins pick up enough for a 1st down here. And he drops back in the gun. A short pitch and catch to the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
That completion sets up a second down play. Handoff to the back. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Bruins lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And the Bruins looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Scanning the field. It's Iamaleava. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA. Who says you need explosive? Kirk, that was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the 4th quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
And the single back takes the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Grab behind the line. It's Matthews. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
And the Volunteers will line up to kick it away when it comes for his second punt of the game. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. And they spot it down just outside the 30. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava looking for the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this, you're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screen play, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Bruins. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
You talk about a big stage and big-time pressure and then delivering. That's what this running back just did to be able to give them this 3-point lead. And if you're smart, you just kick the extra point. That forces your opponent to have to go down and score a touchdown to win the game.
Now they'll try to add on the PAT late in this game. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. Got the first down and still motoring. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Bringing pressure. Looking for a late, deep throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bears. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Oh, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. I want to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Ball handed off. He breaks free. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk. They looked pretty good out there today in a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. And I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the UCLA Bruins.